Okay, let's talk about this Giantoucan hard side flip up tonneau cover that you can get on Amazon for $593 and on eBay for a little bit less. I've had a backflip MX3 on my previous Maverick and it was okay, but at over $1,000, is it that okay? So I just installed this. The install is pretty similar. It's not watertight. It is water resistant, I would say, but a lot of that depends on how you install it. Let me turn the light in here so you can see. So a key difference between the backflip and this is it uses a strap that you pull to flip up and over, whereas on the backflip there is a wire that you flip over. So let me pull this all the way up. It does flip up. It has the same bars that pop down that you set up to hold it up. You can see these clips right there that go onto the side of your bed. Now, where does this thing leak? You can kind of still see some water in here from my testing. The primary spots that it leaks is right here, where this channel in the bed is. And this kit came with some rubber mastic that you put in there. And then there's a similar channel right here up by the bed in the cab. And I put mastic in there, and I also put a little bit of foam weather stripping. It came with a big strip of foam weather stripping that didn't seem to help too much. This does have like a C rubber that goes around there. So let me flip this down and turn on the hose so you can kind of see what happens. And we're in a little slope here, so it does leak in some of the stuff. Now, I live in Colorado where it's fairly dry. If you're in Florida, like, your mileage may vary. But so if I put the water up there, it's kind of worst case scenario coming backwards. You can start to see it dripping right down there in the back. And you start to see a little bit the same here. But as you can see, I'm running pretty good for it to start to leak. My guess is that going down the road, it's probably not going to leak too bad. But just to point out something, there is a massive gaps right here on the side of the tailgate, same on the bottom of the tailgate, and a lot of people will put in some weather stripping there. And then watch the corner here. When you put up the tailgate, that corner lips up. So my guess is that it's going to leak right in there too. So generally speaking, it'll probably be good enough for my purposes. Hauling hockey bags, some crap for my wife from the store, whatever. But if you live in a place where it rains a lot, I'm not sure the backflip was that much more watertight, to be honest, but just be aware. I do think that I'm already seeing a little bit of cracking right in here. Let me get this towel to dry this off for you. I'll pull the light up too. So I am worried about this, especially where it's dry. We go through dry cycles. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Let's see. There is what appears to be some hairline type cracks in the rubber. And so I'm going to watch those and monitor. But those worry me just a little bit, that creasing. And I have the same thing on the other side. And I have seen some drips come through, and I really saturate it and let it soak. But it's one of these monitor situations. You see right there. I'm not sure, maybe one of those cases where I can put something on there, but I just wanted to point this out. It's even worse right there. That's actually gotten worse. I think that may, I don't know if it's just a dent or if it's actually a cut crease. So let me flip this up. Let's see what's going on the other side here. You can see it creases up, but you can see there's a metal bracket there. It's actually pretty strong, but is that creasing things? I'm not sure. Time will tell. I just got it today. Fairly easy install. Did it myself. Don't need a lot of tools. It comes with everything you might need. Came well packaged. Pretty standard. The reason I got it from Amazon is if there's a problem, I can return it. But I thought I'd put this together so that people who had questions about it get to learn a little bit more about it, because I didn't find a whole lot online.